Okay, so I've caught up with Dead Mans Uke. It's taken some doing, but we've caught up with Dead Mans Uke, just about to do a gig, and all I can get is the edge of the stage, but there we go. So, we're going to have a quick chat with Cool Cat Ukes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And first question really, you seem to be, as I can tell, one of the busiest, and actually one of the coolest ukulele acts around there. I just wonder, how many gigs and miles do you do in a year, typically, do you reckon?
Question.
Yeah, thousands.
Obviously, we like cool. We're the coolest, yeah. So obviously that makes up for a lot of miles. But I don't know. This weekend we've probably got 600-700 miles, I guess. I don't know. It's usually a handful of shows each month. Some months are busier.
Some months are further afield.
Yeah, we've been travelling a bit further afield this year. So
because this week you're in Carlisle now.
Oh no, I've got a corporate thing tomorrow, and then a gig in Dorking in Surrey. Yeah, that's right. On
that's near me.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Pretty close. I'll be packed out by then.
So I'm at Carlisle tonight. So that's a good round trip for a weekend. Yeah. I need to buy an atlas. That's really what I need to do. Yeah.
Good stuff. So how long have you been doing this, and when did you both start in music? Because
well, Facebook reminded me the other day that Anything Goes Orchestra, which is our other band.
Yeah.
It was about 8 years ago when we started doing proper gigs, which is quite a while in this world of ukulele. So he was playing then. So I mean, Jake's obviously my son. It's easy to grow your own band.
Yeah.
That easier, much around.
So he must have been about 4 then, or something.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I was 9, so it must be about then. Yeah. We bought a double bass for what, 13th birthday, something like that, 14. Something like that. I fancied a double bass. We bought a cheap little bass, so I was going to learn and he was going to learn. And then he basically stole it and I've never seen it since.
Okay.
That's it, basically. Actually just sold it to Michael Adcock, so there you go. So
how many double basses you got now?
Now 3.
Wow. Takes up some
At the
room.
moment.
yeah, ukes are easier to collect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things I know, big part of your act, is the dum ching thing.
Right.
And I see a lot of ukulele bands and these groups, these various groups and things, and they have their prescribed strum patterns. I was just wondering, do you mind if you grab your uke and give us a quick demo of some varied? Can you do some varied dum chings, maybe?
Very dum ching. Another uke there, has it got?
Yeah. Right behind you.
Oh, right, that's it.
Yeah, just be how you can vary it, because I know you do. They all ends up the same thing, don't they?
They all end up the same when we play them. They don't start like that in January. When we're home, we're kind of working on some new stuff for next year, and you kind of have all those new songs. By October, they all sound as dum ching. Yeah, they don't start that way.
Oh, didn't we?
I mean, we believe that all music can be boiled down to dum and ching, basically.
Right.
That's what you need, especially if you've got a bass, because it's kind of the rhythm we like. It's a bit of gypsy jazz, it's that kind of whole sort of country blues thing, that's where we start from. And then it became a joke because we learned these different songs, which were by different songwriters and some of our own stuff, and they all have the same rhythm, so that's why we started joking about it. And then we realised it's actually true, really, so we just make a thing of it now.
Okay.
But I mean, the classic dum ching will be he'd go dum and I'll be doing ching, so. But the secret is less is more.
Okay.
You can do quite a lot. It is some nice little different riffs. Dum ching is dum ching. You could go dum ching ching or dum dum ching.
But it all comes back, even if you start with something twiddly, it always comes back to the dum ching in the end.
Sometimes we have to be very careful that it doesn't all sound like dum ching.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a mix of stuff. But that's where it goes.
So on the coolness. Yeah, my wife reckons Jake's the coolest cat around. He just ooze coolness. Is it the hat or is it the double bass? What is it? You should answer this, Jake.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Depends which hat. This one I bought this afternoon.
All right.
Yeah.
New hat.
Well, 952.
Okay.
New to me.
It's pretty new for him.
Yeah, it's pretty new for me. I don't know. We'll blend the bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because some instruments just do the cool thing, don't they? I think.
I can't think of an uncool double bass.
You do kind of spin it around a bit and.
Yeah,
kind of
I used to
make it
throw it around a lot in Tego and spin on it and dance and stand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
I've embarrassed him now.
I won't say
I think
embarrassed.
one thing that's interesting is some of the stuff that, I know it sounds weird, but it takes a lot of work to look as cool as we are.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sometimes like the tricks and the stuff that we put into the act or into our live shows is stuff that we will actually think about quite a lot and work on, whether that's just, you know, a few gags or the order of the songs and stuff, to try and build that. It's about that connection with the audience for us.
Yeah.
I mean, the music's the music, but we like to think that at the end of our set you've had fun, it's entertaining, you're thinking a bit about, you know, it's actually entertaining, not just listening to some guys play the ukulele.
And it is.
That's good. That's what we try with. Yeah. So, cool.
So last year you did a tour with the Mersey Bells.
Yes.
I got the CD, love that.
Yes, we have.
That's good, different stuff like
Cool.
that.
Good.
And just wonder what you might have or what you can tell us about for the future. And actually, who, if they're watching, who you'd like to tour with?
If they're the Mersey Bells watching, they're over there. They've been watching. Well, we've got a few things. I mean, we mentioned earlier, we've kind of, it's come to the end of festival season for us, and we've got a handful of gigs for the rest of the year, but we've got a lot of projects we're working on. So we're doing, we're working on a secret show, which we can't tell you much about, but it'll be a late night kind of show that mixes up a whole mix of sort of magic, which I used to do that for a living. There's all kind of sideshow stuff going on and dead Mans Uke bits. And we're working with one of my favourite songwriters and ukulele players, a guy
Best
called,
hat collection ever.
also has the best hat collection ever. There's a guy called Craig Robertson, who's based out in Boston in the States. So we're talking to him, he's written some really cool stuff, and we're putting this thing together. So that's a project we're particularly excited about. It's been brewed for a while. Hopefully that'll get a few airings next year. You might see that around at festivals or with tour or something. The other person that we've done quite a bit with in the last couple of years that we've talked of doing some album together and possibly some touring is Manitoba Hal.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We've done a few gigs together, which have been fun. We did some stuff with him at, last year in Prague, and then we did some stuff this time when he was over. So we're pretty good. We're like pretty cool down brother types. So it's a nice little fit. And that's the thing with the Bells really is they became good friends from gigs, and we played a few things, and suddenly the harmonies were spot on. It fit our style, and then we had a set. It was kind of quite organic and fun as well. And then obviously we've done quite a few shows the last couple of years together, and a few more lined up. And that's the way we like it to be really. So it's people that we know, and there's a bit of a musical synergy, but also it adds rather than just being the same. It kind of sets you off in a different direction or something. And well, that's what we try and do. Really keeps it alive.
So if you were going to try, let's think of a really challenging song or a music genre that might be a bit off the wall for you, what would it be? Not something you planned, but something you might not even be able to do.
Dubstep, I think we've been working on it. We did actually try and do a
drum and bass thing.
We did do a drum and bass track with some dubstep. It sounded great, but I don't think it's really ready for public consumption. I don't know, what do you reckon?
Don't know. I'm trying to work it out. Whatever Matt Berry's music style is.
No, you like it? I don't know. Maybe that Kylie Minogue tribute album will finally get an airing.
Yeah.
We could dub ching.
Some Kylie.
Pretty much dub ching everything on the billboard.
Mixing stuff up works, doesn't it?
Yeah, we got some bad covers coming your way.
Good, look forward to that. So, we'll get on to the cat questions now.
Okay.
Alright, so what songs about cats have you got? You probably mentioned
well,
cool
the
cats.
reason I started really getting into the double bass was the Cure's Love Cats.
Okay, yeah.
If anyone knows me from
previous
haircut, I look like Robert Smith for probably about 5-6 years before I sheared it all off. So there you go, Love Cats. All cats.
We do play that now and then.
Occasionally.
I like that song. It's good.
Yeah. Do that. We played that with Tega. We played once or twice with Dead Mans Uke.
Okay.
That's probably it, isn't it? We must do an old blues song that says
we
cats.
did Stray Cat Strut for a while.
Yeah, we did. We used to have Jake the bass solo.
Yeah, from the live.
From the live album, which lasts for about 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I used to just go and grab a whiskey while I was doing that and come back and see how he was doing.
Have a little rest.
Yeah, just sit down,
Still
have a
going.
chair on the side of the stage. It became a bit of a good gag for a while.
Yeah, it was a good gag for a while.
That might be it, I think.
I think there's probably some mention in songs, but
Yeah.
Don't know.
God knows.
So, how many cats have you got?
I have absolutely nil cats currently.
I've got a taxidermy one.
Oh,
Yeah, we've got dead cat
Yeah.
stuff. Does that count?
Where does that
I
count?
suppose
Kind of
so.
an extra. Had cats,
Yeah,
but not any right now.
not anyway. Too busy for cats.
Too busy for cats, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
No problem.
Thanks for your time. We've got to move on, I know. So,
Yeah, we've got to get the show on the road.
Yeah. So,
Because all the Freemasons are hanging out in a small room next door, so we're taking out the big ones.
wait.
We don't be careful now. So.
So, thanks for that. Cheers.
No problem. Cheers,
Thank
Frankie.